Hey guys, today we're back with another armor review, and today on the channel we'll be reviewing the Premier Body Armor Concealable Body Armor. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be reviewing the Concealable Body Armor by Premier Body Armor. If you all couldn't tell, I actually have it on right now. It's under this shirt here. So whenever you're actually wearing this, as you can see right now, you don't even know if there's anything on you or not. I've wore a lot of body armor in my time as law enforcement, and this right here is one of the most comfortable ones I've seen. As you can see, here is the actual full plate that we have on now. You get it matched up right here. So this is actually what I have on underneath this shirt right now. It's level 3A. It can stop up to a 44 Magnum, and guys, it feels amazing. That being said, it also is longer, so that way it covers more of your vital organs. A lot of plates will stop right around here, which will just, most of the time just conceal your lungs, your heart, stuff like that. But this one here even goes even longer to make sure that it covers everything perfectly. So that being said, what we're going to be doing on the channel today is looking at a little bit more in depth of the actual shirt itself, the body armor, and we're going to be torch testing it. So stay tuned. All right guys, as you can see here, this is the actual concealable carrier, just like a normal t-shirt or just like a normal compression shirt from Under Armour. But the great thing about this is that it actually has places on the inside to insert that plate that I was showing you a second ago. So whenever you're wearing this, you wear it underneath a normal shirt, jacket, whatever else you want to wear, and you got a level 3A body armor on you at all time. This thing here, it's made out of some really nice polyester, feels great on the skin, and also it takes away that sweat from your body, just like a normal Under Armour compression would. As you can see here, we have it set up right now inside of this, and I'm still wearing mine right now, if you could not tell that. But what we're going to be doing with this today is showing you how to insert the armor, and we're also going to be showing it while we're shooting it on our pass-through target. So let's go ahead and get it set up. All right guys, as you can see, we now have the panel inside of this carrier here. This is the shirt that does come from Premier Body Armor for the panel. Right here we have the other panel, but let's go ahead and switch it over to the other side. And we do have this turned inside out, and this is the easiest way to get it loaded in here. You'll first work each side into it. Push it all the way up in here. Once it's firmly in place, you'll then take the bottom, wrap it around, make sure it is in here good, nothing's showing, and there we go. Once you now have both panels in, as you can see, you'll then take from the inside and just run them through just like you're turning the shirt inside out. All right, let's find the tag. Tag's back here. So now this right here is the front, so all you do now is put it on just like a normal shirt, and if anything happens while you're turning it inside out, just readjust it just like that right there, and you'll be good to go. Let's go ahead and take it on out here and see how it does. All right guys, we are now back, and we have the Scott OP with 115 grain 9mm. We also have the Premier Body Armor carrier and insert hanging up downrange. Let's go ahead and put 2 shots into it and see what happens. Right along the edge, gun is empty. All right, so right along the edge of the carrier, let's see if it stopped it. All right, here's your 2 entrances. And here is where it has ripped the carrier, but has not passed through. As you can see, this is where the back of the carrier was, where it actually ripped the carrier as well. Here is the target, which I know you can't tell much on it, but on the other side, we have no pass through at all. So it has stopped them perfectly in its tracks. So let's go ahead and pump it up to a 357 Magnum. All right, so it's a little bit hot, but while we was putting the actual plate back in the carrier, this fell out and hit my hand. So as you can tell, it perfectly stopped that 9mm round and mushroomed it out really well. Yes, it would hurt, but once again, it did not pass through and you would still be alive. Let's go ahead and step on up to 357 Magnum. All right, guys, we now have the Smith & Wesson R8 357 Magnum with 158 grain soft nose tip. Let's go ahead and load it in, and we're also here at 7 yards. Oh, hand cannon dead center. Let's go ahead and set it down and check it out. All right, so there is your entrance wound. If we can get it pulled back here. And no pass through at all. So actually that 9mm ripped it better than that did, which that is where the sticker is. So, and also as well, you can see a little bit of ripping here in the back. When actually, no, that's where the two 9mm rounds. That would be a little bit more up here, and there's nothing. So let's go ahead and get it pulled back down. Let's hit it with a 10mm. All right, guys, now we have the SIG Legion P220 10mm 5-inch barrel, and we are running MagTech 180 grain. So this is a little bit about 650 foot-pound of energy, more powerful than that 357 Magnum. Let's go ahead and put another one into it. It jumped a lot more than that 357, I'll tell you that. All right, so we have 357 up here, 10mm down here. Let's go ahead and pull it out. It's starting to get deformed as well, so we got to take that into consideration. But as you can see, here's the entrance on the 10mm. No exit at all. So great, perfect as well. Yep, caught it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and step it on up to our last test, the 44 Magnum. All right, guys, so now we have the 44 Magnum, the Super Red Hawk 9.5-inch barrel, so a lot of powder burn with this one right here, and the Hornady 44 Mag. Let's go ahead and get it put in here. Always puts a smile on your face to shoot to 44. Let's go ahead and sit down and check it out. So you can see here we hit it about right there. Let's go ahead and get it pulled out if we can get it out. All right, guys, as you can see, right there's the swelling from the 44. It does a little bit more than just them other bullets, but now it did catch it in that Kevlar. You still have a little bit of formation, but let me push on it right here. Yeah, you can get it right back to perfect as well. But as you can see, it's still caught in there. I can actually feel it inside the Kevlar. So it has held up to the level 3A that it's supposed to. You know what? Let's go ahead and put it back in here, and let's just shoot a magazine of 9 at it and see what happens. It might hold, it might not, who knows. Let's have some fun. All right, guys, once again, we're back here, 20-round magazine, Staccato P 5-inch barrel. Don't know if it'll hold up, but let's find out. All right, we're empty. We lost our man behind it, but let's see how this ended up firing out. And we put a lot right there in the same hole, if you couldn't tell. Here once again, and it shot all to pieces, but not a single thing's through the back, boys and girls. Let me tell you something. Let's see here. Let me see here if I can get all this stuff pulled out of it for you. So guys, I had to cut the video right here just to show real quick. We're going to try and get this tore apart to see how many bullets we can get back out of it. There should be a decent amount, which I know we've caught that one, and I think 2 or 3 fell out whenever we first started separating it. As you can see, it stopped every single projectile that's come through it. I'm really wanting to get to that 44 Magnum because I'm sure that's going to be, I'd say right there she is. Dang on, she's still hot too. There we go. That's a big piece of metal to be stopped by this small of a piece of body armor, boys, let me tell you. All right, guys, so this is the final conclusion. It held up 2 rounds of 115 grain 9mm, 1 round of 158 grain from a 357 Magnum, 1 round of 10mm, 180 grain, and then 1 44 Magnum. That says it all in itself, but then whenever we stepped it up to the 20 rounds of 9mm, pretty much right there in the same hole, and it stopped every single one of them, that right there is hard to beat. That being said, who is the person that needs this concealable armor? Pretty much anybody that really needs it, or would want it, I guess you would say. The people that comes to mind first for me is the ones who have like a delivery service, maybe somebody that is in the security field, somebody, maybe even an attorney, Some attorneys go to work, they don't know who they're going to be seeing. They made a lot of people mad. This will be perfect for them because, like I said, I'm wearing it right now under a piece of shirt or just a single shirt, and you barely can tell I have it on, let alone if I had on a three-piece suit. Also, as well, if you're a detective and you use normal clothing every day and you don't have to ever wear a body armor or whatever else, you can wear this all day long. Very comfortable, feels great, and not only does it feel great on you, and you forget pretty much that you even have it on, but it also takes that moisture away from your body just because of the shirt itself. So guys, I pretty much am pretty blown away with how well this is done. Not only though because of how well the 3A armor is done in itself, but how well the shirt feels. And that's something that matters in the end, is that if your body armor is uncomfortable for you to wear all day or for periods of time to where you have to wear it, then you won't wear it at all. Same thing for concealed carrying a pistol. If you don't like concealed carrying a pistol because it's too heavy or too bulky, you won't ever conceal it in the first place. This right here bridges the gap in between body armor and being comfortable while wearing body armor. And guys, that right there is a big selling point in and of itself. So guys, I appreciate Premier Body Armor for sending us this armor to test and to show off today for you all. If you all are interested in this product, use the link in the description below. And believe me, I don't think that you're not going to be satisfied with it because I'm blown away with it myself. So guys, thank y'all for viewing as always. If you have any questions or comments on the Premier Body Armor, leave in the comment section below and get back to you as soon as possible. But once again, thank y'all for viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more body armor reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.